Praise the Lord, my two LGs. Here we are again at another 13th of the month. I hope you guys have shared your humanity with someone or even listened to someone's. But today's mine is not going to be the same as the last 10 months. It's just chaos going on all around me at every corner. So, November the 13th, 2024, Minister 2LG's Humanity, which of course you guys know stands for health, utopia, mind, mental status, anger, nirvana, intentions together, and your Yahweh. So, my health, I think for 59 years old, I'm about to be 60 in 30 days that I'm doing pretty good. My tooth still jacked up over here. But, because I lost that job from whistleblower retaliation, then the money ain't been right to get the tooth fixed. But I could still eat on this side. All right. I done lost like 11 pounds in the past, what's this, Wednesday? Since Friday. I don't know why, though. I think it's stress. I really think it's stress, and when I usually talk about health, it's mostly the physical part, but I think I'm at a really stressful point right now because I actually got angry just now at the Thornton's clerk in the gas station, and I haven't felt like that in a long, long time, and I said some things to him, and they weren't all that good. They weren't pleasant. And it was unnecessary. I mean, he saw me standing in line and he tried to tell me this other dude was standing over there first. I was like, look, man, give me $5 in gas. He was like, can you step aside? I was like, look, give me $5 in gas. And I put my money on the counter and I said some things to him. And then he said he's sorry to the dude and he took my money. But it was like, when I got outside, I had to apologize to the other dude, man. Man, my bad. I ain't mean for you to see that happen, man. He was like, no, you good, bro. But it just lets me know because I have been catering to stressful things over these past few months. And I think it's catching up to me. Because when I have outbursts of anger like that for nothing, I know. Because I lived with that for a long time. So I know something is not right with you, right? So I had to come and do my humanity. So healthy-wise, physically, I think I'm doing good. Spiritually, I still pray every day because, health ain't just the body. But mentally, I think it's just a lot going on in my mind. But when we get to mind, then I can elaborate on a lot of things like that. Okay, utopia. My utopia is really, really accelerated over this last week. I got the chance to go to Chicago and cook with my sister and make some of her products and work with my brothers. All three of us was together in the kitchen cooking, and it was pretty nice to get away and just be with family. The holidays is coming up too, but right now, I'm just trying to make it to see that 60th birthday party. But my utopia, I got to tell y'all this, and this may seem like it's really, really simple, but I felt good about this. I was in Schnucks, and this old white lady asked me to get something off a high shelf for her. I mean, I kind of saw her looking at it, and I was just going to go and do it, but it felt good when she asked me. And I was like, yes, I got you. Thank you. That really made me feel good. Actually, there's something else is making me feel good that you all may think is that I'm having ambivalent. Well, I can't say ambivalent because it really do. Well, you see, because, y'all don't see it. See these things? These are the things that was hanging on my wall in my apartment. My clothes, my suits, I got 5 suits in each bag, and I got 5 bags. So, I went to put my stuff. Well, let's stick with the utopia. The utopia part of it is there is a 6-week-old baby that needs someplace to stay, right? And that makes me feel good to be able to provide that. Even though the mama jacked up, helping his baby makes me feel good. But anyway, now my mind, H-U-M, mind and humanity. My mind is so going in so many different places right now. And I think it's from stressful things piling on top of stressful things. I mean, because ever since September, when I was released from working, because I told John Meese that Bill Melita is a terrible supervisor. He sleeps, he drinks, I don't see him, he don't do nothing. Okay, that night, I was put on punishment and had to work in the freezer, 0-degree temperature, because I had already told them the first week I have been frostbit. I can't stay in this freezer, right? My feet tingling right now today, like I gonna get some extra issues with my feet and my hands. So the next day, I told him, man, you can't do that. That's called whistleblower retaliation. You can't retaliate against your employees if you don't like what the employee said. This dude told me to get a lawyer. Right? I was like, what? Do they really treat civilian employees like this? So that night, he didn't put me in the freezer. But I took the letter explaining all of these legal laws to their human resources department just in case he tried to do it again. Just in case. You never know, right? So the next day, he sent Brad Staley out to tell me I got to go in the freezer. And I'm trying to tell Brad, that is a protective activity with me. You cannot do this. It is against the law. Well, unless Human Resources knows about it, then ain't nothing you can do about it. You either go in there or you go home. All right. So that night, I took video recordings. I got the dates, the late letters, and everything on it. And the following week, I went to tell Andre at Express Professionals what they was doing. He told me, well, you don't need to report to duty there no more. And if we got another assignment, I'll let you know. So now I'm fired. Right? I was like, wow, is this how they get down in the civilian world? I mean, yeah, I'm a retired soldier, and I had to do some jacked up things in the military. But this personal. I mean, not only do you violate my laws as an employee, and then I tell you can't do this, and then you do it again. And it's like, wow, okay. But I just got a letter back the other day because I wrote to the Department of Labor, the EEOC, I wrote to OSHA. I was like, can they really do this? But the only one that has responded thus far is EEOC. And they sent me this form. And because I kept all of them letters and documents and everything, man, they gon' get touched. But still, I done put in at least 40 something applications, and for some reason, I can't get a job. And that's the strangest thing to me, because I ain't never had a problem getting a job. I mean, simple places, right? Taco Bell, Denny's, Circle K gas station, Walmart, Kroger's. It's like, seriously? Why? So it's almost like they saying something that's keeping me from getting a job right now. And although I'm a retired vet, I got enough to survive and pay my bills and, eat every now and then. Right? But That's not the point. And that's been bugging me. That's been stressing me out. And then last year I allowed my friend to move in with me. And we was going good, although we have our differences. Her kids moved back to the country, to Tennessee, and she had a big old apartment. I had a 1-bedroom. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. But earlier this year, her daughter, who is a high school dropout, she's 20. She's a little obese, not that much, but and I mean, and the teeth, they mess with me because they don't touch each other. So it's like she got 15 gaps. But anyway, my point is, I love this kid. Not like Eros love. Love like I want to see her do better, right? So she came and stayed with her grandparents, and she's pregnant with another baby. She got a 2-year-old, and the grandparents, my friend's mother and father, put her out before she had the baby, right? And I'm like, what? How? They said the child is trash, right? And that bothered me. That bothered me. But I really didn't know this girl at that time, right? I had never lived with her. And now I kind of understand, but I wouldn't call her that. She's just young. She haven't had any discipline because her mother was raised as a princess, getting whatever she wants. Now she raised her baby daughter in a similar fashion, but they not the same. I mean, when her mother was 20, she had graduated. She was going to college, working a job, respecting other people. So when her mother told her, I tried to stay out of their conversations to the 25th degree because, it's a mother and a daughter. They do what they want to do, right? They say that, but when the child disrespected the mother because the mother told the child to turn the TV off of, I think it was Gorilla, some video or something, but they were saying nasty stuff. All right. And my girl was telling her, the child, your 2-year-old is learning this stuff, because he running around cussing now, right? But that's the only word you can really understand. Everything else, but the cuss words, you can get what he's saying when he cuss. But anyway, so the mother tries to tell the daughter, look, you don't live here. You can't just do what you want to do. This is not your home. The child told the mama, this ain't your home either. And what'd you just say? Hey, I don't get into y'all stuff, but I'm not going to sit up here and let you disrespect your mama. What are you talking about? Look, lower your voice. All right. So I was going to put him out for 2 hours, right? Take her to the bus station or to the library or so she can feel what it's like to be out there with a newborn baby and a 2-year-old and nowhere to go. Then maybe you can learn how to say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. And she was like, I ain't never used them words. Ain't nobody forcing me to say that. Why would somebody force you to be kind when kindness is being given to you? Why would somebody force you to do something nice? I have to make this child wash dishes. And when she does, 3 out of 10 of the pieces that's in the rack still got food particles on them. I wish I could show you the video of what she lived like in the front room. It looks like a bum, like a hobo. Like it's just plastic bags and stuff on the floor. I went in there and got one of my files, and when I moved it, looked like a box of cereal had been turned upside down and just left there. And the kid, when he eat, she sit right there and let him smash his food in the floor and then put it in his mouth, all in the carpet. I mean, 5 feet around, wherever he eating is going to be food. And she just sit there and watch him do it. And it amazes me. I tried to tell her she need to put emphasis in her son, but her emphasis is in a telephone. I don't know what is so fascinating in that phone. Oh, and love and hip hop. That. But anyway, you know, it's just that it ain't big enough for me no more. You know, I got 1.5 grown women, and if I don't cook, I'm not gonna eat. All right, and it's just, I don't know. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Whew. I've never been around a child that has been disrespectful and allowed to continue to do it while being taken care of. She has not bought a pamper. Her mama has bought pampers for both of them kids. I don't understand it. I can't do it. I can't live like that. You know, and the worst part is I really do love this kid and want her to get better, but she don't. And her mother allows her to be this way. So now I gotta move. That's why my stuff in my car is going to my storage. But then check this out. I get to my storage, somebody done chopped off the doggone handle. Like you can see Jason X pics in the lock fixture, right? And then put they own lock on my storage. Right? So I called the people and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I'm looking down the line. I'm like, it's a couple of other locks places in here been jacked up in here. They probably done stole my stuff and then had the audacity to put they own lock on my storage unit. I can't even get in to put my stuff in there. And the stuff I had in there is probably gone. Right? So oh man, it's my mind is gone right now, you know. But I still depend on Christ, you know, cause I'm a peaceful person. I ain't trying to start no stuff with nobody, and I'm a grown man. They could have that apartment, all right? I don't even care no more, but I just know I can't live in a chaotic environment like that. My mind is not made for people to be negligent to the 25th power and disrespectful and ungrateful, and then always continuing to ask for stuff and you don't do nothing for nobody else. I can't even take a shower decently because her hair is in the tub. Oh, Lord. But, you know, like I said, because I feel like I'm a grown man, I can move around, and we probably shouldn't have been living like that too long anyway without being married, and that could be the cause of why this chaos is also happening right now. But I know I can't live like that. I'm not gonna live with nobody you taking care of and they don't want to be there. You know, she woke up this morning telling her mother that her daddy said she looks nice and want her phone number. And I'm sitting in my head wanting to tell her mother, you see how much of a stuff starter she is? Do you not get this child is, something ain't right? You gonna say that in front of me like I'm not gonna have nothing to think or say or feel about you trying to put your mama back on your daddy? But you know what? They can have it. I can't go through that, you know. I'm too grown and mature to be played with and in front of me, and I can't do nothing about it. You keep it. Right. But anyway, let's move on to my anger. Right. But that's my mind, my mental status right there. You know, because right now, as soon as I get this storage stuff figured out, all the rest of my stuff in that apartment is going to go in that storage unit. Or, damn, But now I don't. But you know, boy. I just put it in God's hand. You know, because they supposed to be calling me at 9:30, and I think it's like 9:40 right now. So it's just another one of them things. But anyway, we moving on. My anger. Yes, it is at myself. My anger is at myself. But I've had this issue, I think, for a long time of caring about other people more than I do my own self. It's something that I was trained to do. By the time I was 7, I had 5 little brothers and sisters. My job was them. All right. And then I joined the street organization. My job was them. And then I joined the United States Army. My job was taking care of this country. Even when I was in college, I worked as the Good Samaritan House supervisor, taking care of homeless people, feeding them, giving them a shelter to sleep in at night, and a transitional house for men, on which I managed. It's always been in me. So to see this little baby have to suffer because of their mama being ignorant, I can't do that. I'm just not made that way. You know, so my anger is kind of because I don't want to care. I want to have an apathy. I want to be like her. I really do. I really do. Just don't care about nothing. But I can't. I can't just sit there and invite rodents and insects to be coming there because you leaving food and stuff sitting around. You know, but anyway, my anger is, yes, definitely caring too much. It kind of hurts when you care about something that you think is good for somebody and they don't. You know, but it is some lost people like that, and you try, we try. That's what 2LGs do. See, most people in this whole freaking world of existence will only help those people that they know and those people that help them. There are some people like that. I'm not one of them. I wish I could do more, but the only thing I can do now is just get out their way. let them live like that. So my nirvana, my spirit is God gonna take me somewhere. God is gonna move my life in such a powerful way that I don't even know what is gonna happen. But I do know it ain't gonna happen right here. I know that. There's too many distractions. There's too many things going on to keep me from worship and praying and growing in His Word. In fact, at the studio, we just completed 13 songs, and it's called the Bible. We start in Genesis, and we go all the way through the Bible and up until the Sermon on the Mount. After the Sermon on the Mount, when Jesus preached, what else can you say? Although I think we're going to do some more eventually, but first you got to get this, all right? So it's going to be on point. But my spirit is living large because I now feel like I actually do feel better. I do feel better. I feel like going back to Thornton's and apologizing to that dude that I just cussed out. I shouldn't have said those things. And he probably ain't a racist dude, but, you know, I just played that because how you going to look over me and I'm right here? But God can do it. I give it all to Him. So my nirvana up until December the 13th, you know, and that's that birthday day. But I got to put it in God's hand. I ain't got no choice, actually, because if I continue to try, it's like I'm hitting my head upside the wall because I just don't know what else to do. you know, Whew. But like I said, God got me. My spiritual guidance is going to take me into that path where I'm going to go. So my intentions, continuing on with my humanity, where we just did Nirvana, now we're on intentions, is to just continue wherever God take me. Like tomorrow, I'm going to start mastering song number 2 on the CD, because we just finished the first, right? And maybe we could be able to give y'all some samples or something soon too, you know, because they nice. And the best thing that I like about it is it's the truth. It's the holy word. It is biblically instructions before leaving earth. Bible. Biblical instructions before leaving earth. All right. You can't get no better than that, especially when it's in a English, a language where you can understand, not like you go to church and you oh, no. This is a form where you're gonna understand what I'm saying. So my intentions is to just continue to do on that path. And my together is I got y'all. You know, I ain't got nobody in this town I can really talk to. But I don't think I'm gonna be in this town but for another couple of weeks anyway. The way this looking. Look like I'm getting put out. But I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. I just certain things I will not tolerate in my environment. And chaos and wickedness and wanting to start. You know, and I could see it. That's the crazy part. I could see the BS. And I just can't do it no more. So my together is y'all with me if you ride with 2 LGs. And of course my Yahweh is my Jesus. You know, I use Jesus as for his peace that he brought and separated from my own peace. Just like, you know, I recognized it coming out of me earlier. And I am going to go back to that dude and apologize to him, because I didn't have to snap on him. But it was just all of that other stuff that was going on in my head. And now I'm sitting here with my stuff in my car like, if I can't get my storage, then what am I going to do with my things? You know, it's like one thing on top of another. But thank goodness I got God. Thank goodness I got God. It ain't no better. It ain't no better. So 2 LGs, this is your opportunity to look at things that you're going through and see how you respond and how you react to it. Don't let what's going on around you dictate what's going on inside of you. You know, because I got the Lord, and I know he going to be there with me no matter what I do. I mean, what if all of my stuff in my storage is gone? And now I need to find another place to put my things and then be out of their hair by the first of the month, you know? What if I do? God got me. So it's something about just being able to say that to somebody. Makes it real. Make it something I could hold on to, something I could taste. Because I know he does. So in Jesus' name, 2 LGs. Y'all stay prayed up. Stay peaced up. Remember, 2LG is Christ's peace. Pleasing, everlasting, almighty, conquering evil. Peace. Pleasing, everlasting, almighty, conquering evil. I love y'all. Stay peaced up. In 2LG Christ peace.